All right, so for this collective and this message, you have to honor yourself. You have to honor yourself. All right, with this card here, we have the truth card and we also have the lover card. I feel like with this collective, you guys have been maybe raised or trained to feel like you have to overcompensate or overperform and be very performative and possibly wear a mask and show up in spaces, relationships, friendships, workships, whatever, as someone that you're not in order to receive the raise, in order to receive the promotion, in order to receive the love from the partners, from the family members, from this could be people that create content. You are overperforming and your soul is strained and change needs to happen. All right. Matter of fact, change is happening as you step forth in your integrity, in your truth, right? You need to step forth in your truth in order to receive all of the aligned love and abundance that doesn't cause you to overperform. Spirit is saying it is time to get back into your true nature. With the spirit of the tree card here, this is all about the inner peace. It's like there's this inner part of yourself that is trying to break free. Like he or she is just waiting to be seen, to be heard, and to be loved. But as you walk into these spaces where you dim that version of yourself down, you put them in a closet and you put on this persona that is not even yourself, you're telling your true nature that that person, that version of you is not capable or willing to be loved as they are. All right? And Spirit is saying that no more. No more of that. Okay? It is time to come home. And when I say it's time to come home, it is time to go to that inner version of yourself that you have trapped into that closet and you need to bring them out. Bring them home because it's time to nurture on them. Let them be honored by simply removing that mask, okay? And as you start to do that, right? With this manifestation card, I feel like a lot of the things that you have been trying to manifest has been put on pause because you're not in alignment. The version of you who is going to be receiving all of the manifestations and all of the blessings is that authentic version of yourself that you keep hiding, that you're not setting free. Instead, you are trying to show up as another person and somebody else or whoever someone else wants you to be. And Spirit is saying that nope, all of the blessings and the manifestations happens once you come home. It almost reminds me of like, say for instance, someone it's reminding me of some movie. I don't know what movie, but I'm seeing the plot. Like somebody leaves their small town or whatever and they go off to the big city and they change, but they change into a character and they perform to not be themselves but to just be who they think other people want them to be. And they almost despise the other version of themselves because they feel like that version of themselves is frowned upon in whatever circles that they had to perform to get in. And then they have to go back home. They're forced back home. And then they realize, home wasn't so bad. Home is actually beautiful. And because they let that version of themselves be free, all of the blessings and abundance that honestly was always there, they start to see it and they start to recognize it and it blossoms into something beautiful and amazing. Spirit is not saying that you can't grow or anything like that. This honestly is a period of remembrance of who you are. Like I'm hearing in memory of me, okay? This is in remembrance of who you are, to set that person free. This is ultimately the person who has been hidden away. She's been resting. She's just been trying to heal her heart or just trying to gather up the energy, or maybe she's shying away. He is shying away. Like it is time to put that version of yourself out there. All right. I also feel like with this collective, you guys have been trying to figure out how to remove the mask, or maybe you're trying to master the skill of finding out who you are. I feel like a lot of people are trying to figure out their purpose, figure out what they're supposed to be doing, who they're supposed to show up as, maybe have the confusion of manifesting who they want to be and ultimately who they are. And Spirit is saying who you are is your decision, right? It's not more so like the negative and the good. Spirit is saying that understanding yourself, being self-aware of yourself, and understanding your patterns and everything to choose differently is the good change. Those are all of the things that we want to happen and want to have, but you're showing up in a way that is authentic to yourself and not this Virgo-like energy, this perfectionist, not someone who is changing everything about themselves without even trying to be self-aware of who they are. Spirit is saying this is not the time to have a negative output put on that. And as you start to create those boundaries, as you start to show up in these spaces authentically and learn to say no, to create the boundaries and literally be who you are, Spirit is saying there's going to be a lot of people that are saying you are changing. Who are you? Who does he think he is? Who does she think she is? You're saying no to me now, like you're changing, and they can't even wrap their heads around it. People are feeling like you changed, but ultimately you're just coming back home to who you are. Who you are. You're setting that person free. That person who may be a little bit guarded now. That person who is not people pleasing anymore. You're stepping into a state where you're like, I'm confident in exactly who I am, where I'm going. I'm self-aware. Even if I don't feel like I know like my full purpose or anything like that, I'm going to honor myself. I'm going to honor with integrity myself. So if something doesn't serve me, I'm not just going to say yes because I'm in this people-pleasing mode and I feel like in order to receive love, I have to overcompensate. You're done with that. And you're going to realize that the more that you honor your true feelings, the more on fire you're going to be, okay? Like you are going to have this glow. You have this glow about you. You have this dance about you. People are going to see you. Some will see you in a negative output. That's only because either your light is triggering them or they cannot manipulate you like the ways they once did. All right. Also, now going to the deck, on the top of the deck, this is the energy that we're moving out of, right? With this Five of Pentacles here, it's like you're moving out of the worry. I feel like a lot of people used to go in their head and overstress or overthink scenarios, how they showed up to people. What are people going to think about this? This could be people that create content. You're overthinking. You're trying to show up in a version that's not you. And Spirit is saying it is time to let that go because you are now on scene and you do not have to perform, but you're still on stage and everyone's going to love you for who you are. And they're going to be the right people. All right. I love you. I hope this message resonates.